Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We're checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising, and we're going to see what's going on for the week ahead. I've got some crystals out. I found some, which is great, but I don't still have everything set up. I will get there, I promise. So I hope you've had a good weekend, whatever you've been doing. So let's see what Spirit has for you. I did do a reading for the weekend and like another one, and the energy was so interesting. It was a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of intensive energy. It was quite a confusing read, and I just felt the energy was too scattered to present it. But it was a lot about a connection, a previous connection. Seriously, Clover, we've been quiet all day and you've just decided to come out because you knew the Pisces tribe was here, huh? All right, darling, we're not going to do this right now. So yeah, I didn't post it, guys. The energy was just a bit odd yesterday. So, but just to let you know, that's what it was about. A lot about your own journey, which was incredibly important. But another energy kind of in the mix here that was very disoriented, unclear, unsure, but they're very much in your energy. And it was very distorted. And so just to let you know that was a key part to the session, but one I just didn't feel energetic to, good enough to release to you guys. But I just want to let you know that there is someone in your energy that is a bit of back and forth, unsure, then sure. And it's kind of some way you're attached to this energy. Anyway, so let's see where this takes us right now, and where we're going with this. So let's just fix up my camera a little bit more. Right now we've got community, man holding a heart, seventh chakra, and the thinking man. Whoa. So the community energy, I like this because I feel like there's something that may have shifted or changed in terms of your circle, group of people, or someone or a group that you're coming into connection with. There might be something new that you're seeking right now to support your journey or wherever you're going. This could be new workmates. Whatever this is, I feel like there is a shift or a change or something that you want to build and perhaps spend time on, like new friendships and things like that. With the man holding a heart and the seventh chakra and the thinking man together, I feel like this energy is a little bit different to the community itself. While some of you could connect in with someone, this is like a King of Cups energy here. I do feel like intuitively someone here is on your mind, or you're on someone's mind here. Okay, I don't know if there's just a knowingness of this connection. Maybe you do bump into someone at a function, at an event, at a group thing here, and there's something about the way that you guys connect. But I also feel for some of you, this is a bit separate energy from this community. Maybe you're trying to start afresh, but there's this energy or this depth of you or some connection that you've had that you guys are still thinking about each other. This is Aquarian energy here with the thinking man, and the seventh chakra energy is a lot about, your intuition, the information, downloads that you may receive. So I'm not sure what's connecting in for you, but there's definitely an energy around you, a masculine energy that's showing up here that's kind of dropping into their heart space right now. And maybe, going a bit back and forth in terms of their heart and then the logical way of being or doing or approaching. But in between it, it's like something here, Pisces. Something makes sense to you or for you or about this connection. So I'm not sure if you've already met this person, or you may potentially be meeting someone through a group function. But for a strong percentage of you, I feel you've already met or know of this person, okay? And for a bunch of you, there could be something coming up here. So let's dive in a little bit deeper on this community energy and what we need to know, okay? Yeah, so there's definitely been a change here. We've got the Nine of Inspiration, the Eight of Emotions, and the World. Yeah, so I feel like some of you are in a bit of a change energy. You're probably, maybe starting new jobs, looking at a sense of change, moving to some other direction or place right now, because whatever you've worked hard at, or been working hard towards. There's this sense of keeping strong and stepping forward in a really beautiful way. At the same time, it's like it's a fiery exhaustion is what I'm getting. And I think there's just some realization that you may have, Pisces, in that you've worked so hard towards something, but it's like that ninth cup that you've been seeking, that emotional component that is a miss for you. It's like you've got to acknowledge what is, and sometimes where things do need to change, sometimes where things do need to cycle out. And I feel like there's something here that's really important that you are seeking, but wherever you've been or whatever you've been doing, it wasn't there. And maybe that's why I said, you know, you're looking at shifting up the places that you spend time and energy, or who you spend that time and energy with as well. I think there's just some change here with the groups, the people and things like that, the workplace, whatever that is for you. Man holding a heart, what do we need to know? Okay, so I've got the Six of Emotions that has showed up here. Okay, this is nice. Six of Emotions, 10 of Emotions with the Chariot energy and the King of Cups, or the man holding a heart energy. There's definitely something here about, I feel like there's some reflection of what was or what has been, or maybe too, some of you are trying to ignore what the feeling, the connection, but intuitively it's like, you know, but there's something here about someone or a situation or a person that you've been connected to or are coming into connection with that just is like familiar. Energetically, maybe spiritually, there's something here that it's just like, you know, this person, and maybe you don't even know how you know them. They're just very familiar. So this could be, you know, a past life energy of some kind. But it's like you've got an idea here that maybe this person that you've been praying for, that you've been seeking, that you've been desiring is coming forward, you know, with this Chariot energy. We've got 2 sevens as well over here, the Chariot and the Community. So there's definitely something or someone coming towards you that's very fulfilling, that feels really, really good here, Pisces, that I think, you know, whatever you've moved away from or are choosing to move, make changes in your life because you knew that just you weren't getting what you really wanted where you were, you're starting to see things open up. And the way things start opening up is by letting go and understanding the truth of where you once were, that while it may have had its, you know, moments of beauty and blessings and all the amazing things, I think there was also just, there was not enough focus to really fulfill it. And whether that focus was coming from you or not coming from another person, I feel like there was just something unbalanced there, that the energy just didn't hit that 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups energy. So again, it's like you had to pay attention to it to really be honest with yourself. And I think that's where something's ending or has ended, and you're making a change and shift in where you're spending your time and energy right now. And this is where, you know, something or someone new could be coming in and coming towards you. If it hasn't already, I feel like this is something that's going to be speeding up, especially with the Chariot energy. But there's some recognition. Like, I think when you come into contact with this person, there's like some soul blueprint or some recognition here that is just going to make sense when you do bump into them or reconnect with them, whatever this is. And it's kind of like taking your breath away a little bit, but it's not, you're not doing it out loud. It's like an internal experience. Okay. 7th chakra, what do we need to know here? Okay. So we've got another 7 with the 7 of Emotions. We've got 10 of Inspiration. Hello, let's pick this one up. All right. So I think this is something, I'm giggling because I feel like this is something that you're trying to ignore. about how you feel about this or your recognition of this person. I think maybe in some way you're trying to ignore this feeling or emotion or this connection relating to this person. And it's taken it like it's a lot for you to take on, because I think it's like pretty impactful, pretty intense. And in addition to that, it's kind of like with this Two of Inspiration, you're looking at it going, you know, what do I do with this? Do I approach it? Do I say anything? Do I do anything? Because then with the Seven of Emotions, it's like, you're in question about this energy. But I think intuitively you know, but it's something that you're trying to ignore and choosing not to make a decision upon, or choosing not to do anything with. Especially with the Two of Inspiration and Seven of Emotions. It's like trying to make a decision without wanting to make a decision. It's like you're going to just sit here right now and just see what happens and unfolds. But it's actually a lot for you, which... with this Ten of Inspiration. It could be too that this person or you just has a lot going on right now and you don't feel maybe this is the right time, the right space, the right place, whatever this is. But it's also something that you can't seem to ignore. It's very intense. It's very connected. It's like you could be, you know, they could be on one side of the world and you're on the other, and you're really thinking about each other, you know. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. So let's have a look here with the Thinking Man and what you need to know here. One more, thank you, Spirit. Let's get one more. Okay, well, it's given us a lot. I'm just going to take the one that flipped up. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Voices, the Nine of Material, and the Justice energy with the Thinking Man. I mean, you could be thinking too whether this person is single or not. Maybe you're not even sure about that. And maybe you do get some qualification here that they are. You get some truth about it. Maybe there's some truth within yourself about where you're at. Maybe you're not fully single, or I don't know. I feel like there's some conversation or something to understand someone's position in something about being single. Or available, I should say. And I think both. It's saying yes, both. So there's something here about it. But whatever it is, there seems to be something coming on through with this Thinking Man energy. There's a lot of truth coming out here. There's a lot of something that's definitely opening up that you're going to gain clarity on, going to gain understanding on. For some of you, this could be like a really cool opportunity that's presenting itself. I am hearing for some of you, this can be work related. So this person that you come into connection to, this could be an opportunity that comes through work where you do meet this person. Maybe this could be a potential boss or someone too that is heading up, and maybe the connection too, that's why this is confusing for you, could be so intense and so incredible that you're kind of like, should I be taking this job, especially if I feel this way about someone? And it's so funny. I'm trying to think. There was a show that I watched maybe a month ago. Is it The First Wives Club? It's like it's a comedy, but it's about women going through their own experiences, whether it's through divorce, whether it's, you know, their marriage, whether it's about their careers, right? And I remember one of them was just like, would have dreams about her boss, and this guy, he wanted her to have this certain role, and she ended up turning it down because their connection was so intense, and she felt like if she worked with him that she would cheat on her husband. And I don't know why that's coming up for some reason, but it was a huge job. It was a huge job, a huge pay increase, a huge opportunity, but you know, she just felt integrity wise that she wouldn't be able to fulfill it in truth and integrity. So she turned it down. And I don't know for some of you if that is a message here around this, and that could be why there's part contemplation if this is related around a job, and whether you're going to be chosen for a job or an opportunity. But I can see that as well, if that is something that you guys are applying for or putting yourself towards. But I feel like there's something here that you're still trying to learn or uncover, which could be a potential. yeah, just a potential understanding of something for some of you here. And I feel like you will get that. It will be very clear. And I think put you in quite a strong position, whatever this is. And I think you'll be happy with whatever choice that you end up making. Like it's working out in your favor. So I don't know if you're looking deeper into someone or someone's looking deeper into you, but there's definitely something about two energies here feeling very excited for each other. I'm not sure what type of, dynamic this is, but it's very intense. I will definitely say that it's very intense. Let's see what else Spirit has for you in terms of this outcome. And then I'm actually going to get a Journey of Love card. It has some really cool messages in there. And I thought that might be something nice for your own personal journey. So what else do we need to know about this potential outcome with this situation? Well, all right. It's given us a few here. So we've got the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Empress energy, the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords. There seems to be a lot going on, that's for sure, Pisces. If you've been waiting for a position or have been very passionate about something or moving towards someone or something here, I can see that whatever this is coming towards you, or you're moving towards it. Energetically, there's something that just wants to, the word it's giving me is collide, but it might have been a slow moving thing because something had to cycle out first for this to happen or occur. Okay. That's what it's just sharing here with this Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is someone, who knows very much. They're very confident in themselves and going towards something, making something happen and bringing people together. So whatever change that you're making in your life or working towards or in pursuit of, I feel like if this has been something about your purpose, about money, about receiving something, it's definitely, I feel like this is definitely coming in, because this is further confirmation with the Six of Pentacles. Like things are really coming towards you quite rapidly. You've also got the Chariot energy, which is further confirmation of this. So whether this is love on a totally different scale, whether this is love of a project, the people that you're working with, a new encounter of some kind with a person, like this is becoming quite abundant. It like starts off maybe like out of nowhere, and then slowly you start seeing things shift and change and move, and then all of a sudden it just really comes forth here. And with this Empress energy, again, you're just really starting to attract a lot in, but people that are also, I think, on the same level as you spiritually and emotionally, and the way that you love things and support things. I feel like you're just meeting people on the same level, and them for you, and I think that's a really nice way to be, because if you've been really working on yourself, naturally people see the glow. Naturally people see that, wow, they've just got a really nice, disposition is the word it's given me. They feel the harmony. They feel that come through you and from you. And I think it's something that's really enjoyed and appreciated and valued. Whatever this is though, which is really interesting, I'm going to further clarify with this Eight of Swords. If you're waiting, like I said, on something or concerned about something here, like I don't understand what you're feeling a bit trapped about. Is it making a decision going towards something here? Let's get another one on what this Eight of Swords is, because I'm seeing success at the end of this, whatever you're going through or waiting for a result, an answer or confirmation of, like it's coming your way. So this Eight of Swords, yeah, it's recognition of this energy. That's what this is. I think it kind of grabbed your attention, but it's also putting you in a place, like I said, it's a bit of a burden for you, this energy that's coming on in. Let's see what the advice is on this energy. What's the advice for this particular energy? What's the advice? Yeah, it's letting you know you don't need to work hard or worry about this. I think this is just like there is some communication that will be coming in. And you also know too, like, I feel this person sees you and values you for where you are, all the hard work that you've produced over your, like, maybe your story. I don't know how you know this person or interact with them, but it's like they know you, value you, and appreciate you. I mean, look at it's like that. They feel chuffed is the word it's given me. Like, they're looking at you with pride in a healthy way, right? I think they look at you, they look up to you, they feel inspired by you and the hard work and how you produce and how you show up. And with this strength energy, I feel like Spirit's asking you, yeah, you might be feeling a little bit like, whoa, this is a lot. I'm feeling a lot. I'm not sure what to do with this. But Spirit's asking you to trust and have courage here with information that's coming towards you, news that's coming towards you. It's like going to be confirmation, and it's also things that you've worked hard for over your lifetime, things that you've had to learn, experience, go through, and what you've also believed in and stood for. So I feel like the burden here, because this is also a 10, is kind of moving away. You might be too, a little bit in question because this energy could be potentially younger, or maybe the information that you feel that comes through, you might be like, well, this, I don't know how, you might be like a bit like, is this real? This can't be, this can't be real, or this, like, what? It's like there's a little lack of belief of whatever information is coming through, and you might be feeling like, oh, they're just saying that, or yeah, whatever. Like, it's like you're kind of brushing the information or news or the reality of what you know, the truth of what you know, the truth of what you get. It's like you don't want to truly adopt what you're hearing, and instead trapping yourself into all these thoughts. If they've said what they've said, and they're showing you that as well, and they're valuing that, there's balance, there's attraction, there's commitment. Like, what's in question here? So that's something I feel you're going to have to potentially look at and face here, or uncover for yourself, kind of, work out what those layers are. But I feel like this is, a really beautiful opportunity for something amazing to occur and unfold. Like, it seems a bit fun here, Pisces. I think just don't be too hard on yourself, but I can understand you, guarding yourself if something feels so good or feels so intense. But let's see what this journey of love energy, one message that we have that Pisces needs to know. One message. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces that we need to know. No, it's like, not yet. One message for, thank you. Okay, so I think it's given us two. We've got cosmic butterfly and the space between the worlds. Ooh. This space between the worlds is really resonating. Like I said, that doesn't matter where you're at, but let's see what comes through. So number 36. So I'm going to read cosmic butterfly, and then I'll move to the space between the worlds. So cosmic butterfly, you are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother. On fire with her creative power, you are being transformed whilst living. To surrender certainty in favor of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life whilst admitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. Wow. Life is thriving within you. You may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it as a possibility this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beacons you now. This message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it's falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You are going through rebirth just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive can be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. Yeah, so this is a massive transformation, and this can make sense, guys, with this world cosmos energy, and also to this sense of like knowing someone or something that's coming around that's very intense. So there, and part of this procrastination or being held back is maybe you feel this is happening too fast and you don't know what to make of it or do with it. So, there's a lot of transformation happening, which sounds pretty wild and fun and exciting all at the same time. So let's have a look what these spaces between the worlds are. Sorry, spaces between the words. I said worlds. Okay, interesting. Even more interesting. It's just got me so curious. So let's see what this one is here. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the space between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be colored in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. Oh yeah, I feel like that's like rapping freestyle, like wiggity, wiggity whack. How about that? Hang on. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in this moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous and not even sure why. There is something perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of the unknown terrain, or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. Sometimes I read this and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense to me. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. Okay, that makes sense now. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Well, I mean, these cards like have pretty big messages, but again, there's a lot of transformation, I think, happening. I do feel that the space between the words is going to be relevant for this connection. And I think that's part of where you may be caught up a little bit. But I feel like it's asking you to have fun with it and see where things take you. And don't be afraid to try, things and just be you at the end of the day, I think is what's really important here. So Pisces, leaving you with that. Appreciate you being here. Much love, much support. And yeah, I'll connect with you again tomorrow. Bye now.